Okay, this will be the first video, and we're going to talk a little bit about numbering and stretching the defense. Hopefully, we all get a chance to watch this and we start to think a little bit about football. All right, now the first thing that we want to try to do is we want to look at the defense, and we're going to divide it in half. That'll be the first thing. So this is a base 4-4 defense, and what we want to do is draw a line straight down the middle. Okay, and we're going to have a strong side, and we'll have a weak side. Okay, now on the strong side, we're going to count from the inside out, starting from low to high. So the defensive tackle will number is 1, the Mike is 2, the defensive end is 3, and the Sam linebacker is 4, and we'll circle Sam. Okay, on the back side, it's the same thing, low to high. Tackle, Will is 2, 3 is going to be the end, and our 4 is going to be our strong safety. Okay, so basically what we have an 8-man front. Okay, we have an 8 men are also in the box, and we've been able to identify, okay, both number 4s. Okay, so again, let me just really quick review. Number 1 is the tackle, 2 is going to be the Mike, 3 is the end, and number 4, most importantly, is going to be the Sam linebacker. Backside, we've got 1 is the tackle, 2 is the Will, 3 is the end, and number 4 is the strong safety. Okay, that's a 4-4. Now we're going to take a look at the 4-3. Okay, we're going to start off with the same deal. Okay, we're going to draw a line straight down the middle. Okay, now in the 4-3, we've got a middle linebacker. Okay, he's playing above the center, so we're not going to count him. He's a half a guy each player. So we'll start again from low to high, working from 1. There's 1. Sam linebacker is going to be 2. The end is 3, and our cornerback out there is number 4. Okay, backside or weak side, 1 is the tackle, 2 is the Will linebacker, 3 is the defensive end, and number 4 again is the corner. Okay, the next question that comes to mind is, why is number 4, okay, why is number 4 so important? 3 things that come to mind, and 3 things that are really important. Number 1, okay, the number 4 defender, okay, is the primary support defender. Okay, basically the primary support defender is the guy, number 1, that is responsible for turning all the perimeter plays back inside. Okay, so as an offense, we've got to make sure we get this guy blocked and make sure we get the ball outside of him if we want the perimeter. Okay, so he's the primary support player. Second thing is he is the flat player. Okay, many of our reads are going to involve a defensive back or a linebacker that we read. The flat player is number 4. Okay, and we will take a look at number 4 and read him as the guy that will determine who will throw to. So he's the guy we're going to have to throw to. And the last thing is the pitch player. Okay, number 4 is also, versus option, is going to be the pitch player. Okay, that's important, especially to the quarterback, or for the quarterback, to know who number 4 is, because he's responsible for the pitch. Now what that means is the next inside guy, number 3, is going to be responsible for the quarterback. So it's important that we understand who's looking to take our head off at the line of scrimmage. So number 4 is the pitch player, which means number 3, chances are, is going to be the quarterback defender versus the option. All right, what I'd like to try to talk about now is a stretch, a horizontal stretch. Okay, horizontal stretch, we're kind of talking about the horizon. Okay, and in a horizontal stretch, we're going to take one player. In this case, it's going to be a linebacker or an outside backer or a safety, and we're going to put him in a horizontal stretch. He's got to just decide very quickly, okay, am I going to cover this guy or am I going to cover that way? So he's in a bind. And when we play defense or when we play offense, we want to try to isolate one guy, whether it's a defensive end or an outside linebacker or a tackle, and put him in a position where he can't make the right decision. Okay, so when we stretch a defense horizontally, we're going to look at number 4 in this case, that outside linebacker, okay, and we're going to put him in a pickle. If I cover this inside receiver, we're going to throw the ball out here all day. Okay? If he decides to sprint out there, we're going to throw the football inside. Okay? So we're going to stretch this linebacker or defensive back, safety, okay, horizontally, from sideline to sideline. Okay? That's a horizontal stretch. Now, a vertical stretch is a little bit different. Okay? Vertical stretch is going to be kind of a high-low. Okay? There's the high, and there's the low. And in this case, we're going to take a cornerback, and we're going to stretch him vertically. If he chooses to defend the deep route, we're going to throw the football down low. If he defends and plays the hard corner, we're going to throw the ball up top. Okay? So vertical stretch and a horizontal stretch. Again, horizontal, kind of like the horizon. We're going to stretch an outside backer, sideline to sideline. A vertical stretch, chances are we're going to stretch a cornerback, an inside linebacker, an outside linebacker, high-low. So we'll work on both of those concepts in our passing game. Okay, what I'd like to try to do is just look at a picture here where we're going to try to stress somebody horizontally. Real simple route. We're just going to arc release, and we're going to load up at about 12 yards. Outside receiver is going to arc release, and he's going to set. Okay, this is a base 4-4 and a cover 3. So the corner's going to back out, play deep third. Free safety's got a middle of the field, and the backside corner here. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, and here's our 4. Okay, he's the guy that we're going to stretch. So again, if he backs up or sits, plays that inside route, we're going to throw this thing all day long and make a pretty good living off of it. Okay, the corner has got to play back. Okay, if he is not playing back, we'll go over the top. So again, we're going to stretch this cat sideline to sideline, horizontally. If he decides to jump that flat route and defend that, we're going to work underneath or to the inside guy, who's again working away from that inside linebacker, and throw the football there all day. Okay, so that's a horizontal stretch versus a 4-4 cover 3. Now the last one that we'll look at is a vertical stretch. Okay, now this will be versus a cover 3 look. All right, so again, if we look at the defense again, as we said the last time, middle linebacker's over top, forget him. So we got 1, 2, 3, and our number 4 player is the corner. Okay, so now we want to try to get him in a high-low or a vertical stretch. We'll just arc release over the top with a flag route. And we'll run a little slice or a little hitch there. So again, okay, we're reading number 4 and trying to figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to be a, drop back, get underneath this, we're going to throw the ball again to this short route all day. If he decides to be a tough physical corner, okay, we're going to throw the ball up here. Now, when we throw the ball in this, maybe this what we'll call the hole. Hole is, maybe from about 12 to 16 yards, maybe 10 to 16 yards. Here's a hole behind the corner, okay, and in front of the safety. And we got to get that ball thrown there in a hurry, okay? It can't be one of those arching things where the free safety has a chance to come down and hit somebody in the head, okay? We want to throw the ball there in a rope, okay? And again, we're stretching the corner vertically, high-low. If he attacks and plays the hard funnel corner, we want to throw it over the top. If he decides to play deep, we're going to throw it here. And again, we're going to make a lot of yardage on that short route. Okay, so that is the vertical and the horizontal stretch versus a 4-3 and versus a 4-4. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the other things we're going to look at. Okay, so that'll be it for this program.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.